What is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV here today. Now, I thought I was done making videos for this morning after I made the video about Sony increasing the price of the PS5. But we got Sony fanboys defending this nonsense. Full out damage control mode at this point. And it's like, really? You are defending this nonsense right here. Wow. So before I get to this monstrosity of a damage control take right here, let's get to another one which popped up. Apparently, a guy has no problem spending more money on video games. Like this guy says, PlayStation fans gotta pay $70 for games. Everyone gotta pay $70 for games. I'm glad PlayStation is an industry leader and making everyone pay $70 for games. So he is happy that Sony is charging everybody more for video games now. That is kind of the reason, that's kind of the theory why Sony is charging you more. Then apparently he took another, I guess like a post talking about how he went to GameStop for the pre-release of Madden 23, and now he was happy to pay $7 for video games. Well, that's what Sony guys want everybody to pay more for video games. And this is kind of why they're in the situation they're in, where Sony can say, hey, charge them more at this point. They are happy to pay more. Why not charge them more? So I'm starting to think the Sony fanboy should be to blame as to why gaming is increasing for the Sony side of gaming, or you got to pay more for their first party exclusives, and you got to pay more for their console now in other countries. So I'm starting to think these fanboys should be blamed here because they keep encouraging this nonsense. There's no outcry against these price increases, but they just go full on damage control. We're going to get to a point where we're going to see this price point reenacted again, where the PS5 system is probably going to be like $600. You probably have to get a second job to get one of these, like they did before in the past with the PS3. But now let's get to the main course right here with this guy's comments. So this guy damage controls and says, so everything, and I mean everything, has gone up in price due to inflation, but the minute PS5 consoles do, there's outrage? Most of y'all don't even live in said countries with the increase. Y'all just want to have fake outrage. Why aren't y'all holding spaces about rent going up? Because most of the spaces that you're referring to talk about video games, so I don't think they're political channels, but why would they talk about that? And why is this guy just damage controlling us saying, hey, because you don't live in these countries, you shouldn't worry about it? When I was like, really? So you say screw everybody else, as long as we're not being charged more. Well, then again, I don't understand why Sony guys are okay with every decision Sony makes. They're okay with paying $7 for video games, which I think that might be going up too, to be honest. They might be charging you $80 at one point because you guys give zero pushback to it. And they charge you more for the PS5s now, so I was like, when will you guys give pushback at this point? It's just kind of ridiculous. And yeah, sure, he has a slight of a point because the PS5 isn't as serious as somebody's rent going up, but you're talking about video games here. I mean, really? Are we comparing the two? It's just ridiculous. The amount of damage control these guys would do is just insane. Like, really. I'm just shocked people actually defended this nonsense. So this is probably why the vast majority of you have to pay more for these consoles and these games, because Sony fanboys are a loud and vocal group. They say that, hey, we don't care about being charged more. We will pay more. That makes Sony happy at the end of the day, which is very strange. This thing is, Sony itself said the PlayStation console are now sold with no loss whatsoever, and people are celebrating this. So why are they increasing the price? The most complacent fans in gaming. Let's see what the feedback on September 7th. It will be like this, right? Who knows? That's when the official price goes into. That's when it goes into effect. I don't know, but I don't think too many people are gonna be happy about this. It will be like this until if Xbox does the same. No, don't bring Xbox into y'all nonsense. They want Xbox to join in the price increase party. No, they keep that on Sony's side of the pond right there. Stop defending this. You made a big issue of the Xbox Live price increase, but you're okay with this. Stop shilling for $1 billion company. They will not keep the same energy for the things they need in their everyday lives, LOL, but it's not a good look for Sony. Okay, so he at least admits it's not a good look for Sony. Even still kind of damage control at the same time, but he does have a a Venom avatar, so you know it's associated with Spider-Man, so he's kind of biased right there. But there ain't no defending it. No, the console maker has increased their price. There is no reason for them to increase it. That is true. Like, you don't see Microsoft or Nintendo increasing their price, but Sony is doing it though. But at this point, Sony should charge these people more. They keep bragging about it. Like, if I see that there's a large vocal community just bragging about paying more for video games, and it's like, if I'm Sony, why would I not charge you more at this point? Like, you're bragging about paying more. And you're bragging about paying for The Last of Us remake, a game that's been released 3 times already. So, and bragging that the $100 edition, the Firefly edition, sold out. So, I don't blame Sony for charging you guys more. You guys keep bragging about it. Like, that doesn't make any sense why you're bragging about it. And you keep crapping on Game Pass and people paying less for video games, access video games on Game Pass. But you champion paying $70 for video games. So Sony should charge you guys more, to be honest. Wow. I hear you. It's all ridiculous, but we just stick to PlayStation on our Twitter feed. Okay. Why so salty? For the players. It's called empathy. Yeah, like you can understand why people be kind of pissed for paying more in other countries. Yeah. Stop defending this, LOL. This is you and Sony. Okay. They called him a clown. Top 5 clowns. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. This is a lie. We dragged MetaQuest through the mud when they raised the prices too. Yeah, when those prices got raised, the Twitter was definitely very livid about that too. They was not happy about those VR headsets being raised as well too. So, you know what would make things better for you? Just delete your account. Stop the cap. This is a terrible look. After 2 consoles go down, not up, what happened to them running the PS5 at a profit? So eat it like manufacturers used to until inflation levels out. Yeah. Didn't they always used to lose money on consoles? I guess they won't do it this generation. It was like they did it before every other generation, but let's see. I get they don't want to eat into their hardware profits, but it's not a good look however you want to spin it. I thought MetaQuest going up was stupid. I think this is too. Just hand them more market share to their competition. Ponies defend this, no surprise, yeah. I'm shocked. I'm kind of shocked, but not really shocked at the same time because it's kind of like, really? Y'all defending this price going up? This is just crazy. But then again, they defend $7 video games too, so. My God, this tweet has more damage control than the entirety of the Xbox One era. Yeah. I'm not going to touch on that one right there. I fully agree they should make the console $600 while they're at it, since I heard you guys love it paying for quality. Yeah, why not increase the price? Why not just make it full $600 and make the games $80 for exclusives at this point? Why not? So what? They are increasing the price just because you don't live there doesn't mean you can't say anything about it. Damage control. Oh, there he goes licking the boot. You will actually damage control anything Sony do, won't you? Would love to see what would you do if Sony fleeced its followers into buying them an Xbox Series X. Oh wait, wow, that's kind of messy right there. Again, Buttercup, they reported 37% drop in profits. Profits accounts for 48% of inflation. Then they put their prices up. Inflation hits this industry when the chip shortage started happening. Because Xbox and Nintendo Switch are not doing so like Sony is doing right now. This is not related to inflation. You will defend Sony until your last breath. Wow, the cap is unbelievable. This ain't it, brother. Take that foolish talk back to the bot side. Most of y'all don't even live in said countries. Selfishness, that's an example of how toxic the PlayStation community is. Sony is cancer in the gaming industry. Jeez. The corporate bootlicking is crazy. Dude, did you know how you are talking about the entire world bar the US, right? Yeah, actually, most of us do. Facepalm, just admit it's a scummy company. Yeah, that is kind of wild. Just to say, because the US isn't raising their prices, we don't care about the rest of the whole world entirely. That's kind of wild. That's a wild take right there, to be honest. Like, really? I repeat, PlayStation is in full force, but of course, Sony knows you because you're a Pony Defender kid. So everything, everything has gone up in price. The Xbox console hasn't gone up. That was literally the first thing I thought when he made that statement. Like literally everything has gone up in price, but Xbox hasn't gone up in price, and the Switch hasn't gone up in price, and the Game Pass hasn't gone up in price. So, like this guy says, stop sucking the balls of this corporation and admit they effed up. Stop being that fanboy for one day in your effing life. Nintendo isn't doing it. Also, thank your overlords for everything that you do. They can never do anything wrong, even when blatantly taking advantage of their fan base. People need to give these fanboys some pushback, to be honest, bro. These fanboys gonna get y'all in a bad. These fanboys gonna get y'all back in this position again when the console is $600. They're gonna get y'all back in this position because they keep making these crazy statements. They keep damage controlling this nonsense. You ponies are simps. Jermaine got y'all conditioned. Well, PlayStation charge no more. That should be the new slogan they're saying. Dude, get that Sony D out your mouth already. Jeez. This tweet is just mind-numbingly stupid. Hope it's a troll. And I think this dude is dead serious. You are a different level of stupid. You are incomprehensible. I can't pronounce this word. You are just dense. Maybe you were too focused on sitting in a dark room playing video games that you didn't even notice the whole world is burning right now. Rent is more important than the plastic box. Yeah, I do agree. Like, the actual real world issues is more important than a video game. That's obvious. But I mean, when we talk about video games and stuff like that, like, it's like we obviously gonna talk about the news. It's like, really. He expects us not to talk about this news. And they not talk about it because it's putting Sony and PlayStation in a negative light. So yeah, that's why he doesn't want this to be talked about. Which is ridiculous because why are you damage controlling this company like this? It's like, really? They keep justifying paying more for video games. It's just sad at this point. Cope, hashtag cry, ponies cry. Why haven't the price of the Xbox Series consoles gone up then? Yeah, keep bullooking, you dummy. The damage control is mind-blowing that much they said anything. What is this? What is this? Does it got sound to it?
What do we have here? Looks like I have a little visitor.
What is this? Wow.
You may kiss my boots.
Okay then. Console install confirmed and anti-consumer and anti-gamer. The people in the UK were already paying more for PS5s than you in the US, and now we're paying even more. Yeah, if I was in the UK, I'd be really pissed. I'm not gonna lie, because they keep getting charged more for everything at this point. Like, oh, jeez. Damage control. It's people like this that is the reason companies get away with what they get away with. If these type of people actually put the same energy of calling these companies out instead of defending them, and of defending them for free, they might not put the prices up. Yeah. I just don't get the whole constant defending of PlayStation. Like, I prefer Xbox. If Xbox does some stupid crap, I'm gonna call them out on it. I'm not gonna, like, defend it. Like, I don't get why they keep defending this nonsense. Like, why? It's just dumb. So just F those that live in said countries. Y'all will seriously defend anything Sony does, and it is sad. Literally, Jesus pretty much just says screw the entire population outside the U.S. at this point. Pretty much is what he's saying. Like, really. Yeah, this is some wild stuff right here, but just crazy. This is crazy. People are out here literally defending this. You got this guy saying, man, who cares that the prices get increased in these other countries? And you got this other guy saying he would gladly pay $7 for video games and even bragging about it. Like, who brags about paying full price for a video game? Like, really? The Sony just never stops with these guys. I don't know why they keep damage controlling. It's just sad. But yeah, I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.